Did you guys catch all the fantastic news out of D23? Well, I'm here to break it down for you on this 5 Minutes of Disney. What's going on, guys? I'm Mr. Techbot. This is your 5 Minutes of Disney, where everybody has 5 minutes to talk a little Disney. However, we may go over a little bit of 5 minutes a day because there's a lot to unpack in this D23 version of 5 Minutes of Disney. So let's go ahead and jump into this right away as we're going to break it down by day of the event. So first up, from this past Friday, of course, there was Pixar and Disney Animation Studios, as well as just Disney films out there all together. Let's start with Pixar in 2023. These are going to be movies between theater and Disney Plus. They will be adding Elemental, Win or Lose, as well as Elio. These are all new original films. They'll be coming out also in 2024 from Pixar. They'll be bringing back our wonderful, great emotional characters from Inside Out and Inside Out 2. That's the only title we got so far. From Disney Animation Studios, they'll be releasing their 61st movie with Strange World, which releases this November 2022. There were also trailers that were added for the live-action Little Mermaid, Disenchanted, and Hocus Pocus 2. So definitely check YouTube because they are all up there for your viewing ability. On day 2 of the expo, it was all about Marvel. I'm sorry, I'm a big Marvel fan, so really that's the only thing that I paid attention to. But on Marvel unboxed a ton of new information as they continued on from their Comic-Con announcements. They brought out casts from some of their upcoming films, such as Ironheart, which was kind of teased in the Black Panther 2 trailer. They also brought out the cast from the Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania, which are both coming out into next year. They also released trailers for upcoming shows coming to Disney Plus in 2023, such as Secret Wars, Werewolf by Night, Echo, and Loki Season 2. Other projects that they had talked about as well was that Matt Shakeman will be the director of Fantastic Four. Armor Wars will begin filming in 2023, which we all thought that may have gone away. And also the 18-episode show Daredevil Born Again. As well as, let's not forget, they also brought out the cast for Captain America New World Order. Lastly, the big news that came about on the night was the announcement of the Thunderbolts and which characters were going to be in the Thunderbolts. Some of these former villains that were announced to be part of the Thunderbolts team was Ghost, Red Guardian, Yelena Belova, U.S. Agent John Walker, the Taskmaster, and the big surprise was the Winter Soldier. They also talked about the Marvels, which is coming in 2023, which will have Captain Marvel joining forces with Kamala Khan, who is Miss Marvel, as well as Monica Rambeau, who is Photon, who we all remember from the WandaVision. Lastly, the big news came Sunday with the Disney Parks Entertainment and Products news from Josh D'Amaro. This is the one I was really excited for. This is the big news to, kind of make us hope for things over the future. There were so many things to unpack. I may forget 1 or 2 items, but I'm going to try to get them all. If I don't, you can always watch the rewind of my live episode I did while we watched the presentation. So you can always check the whole presentation out right here up on my live. Disneyland will be upgrading the areas like Pixar Pier, as well as updating the Bodine's Bread area and changing it to a Baymax themed area, which I think will be pretty fun. The downtown Disney area, of course, is being upgraded at the moment. We'll be getting some fantastic new dining areas, and as well as people were very excited for a bakery called Porto's. Never heard of them, but hey, if you have, leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of them. Also, they talked about Mickey's Toontown, the major upgrade and overhaul they're doing out there. A lot of people were afraid that Donald's boat was going to go away. It is not. It's a little bit rethemed a little bit, but it is going to return, as well as Mickey's Runaway Railway will be coming to this fantastic land. It's supposed to be opening in 2023. Of course, from the expo, they had a exterior model of the Tiana's Bayou Adventure. They did talk about this and showed some of the concept drawings for this location on the exterior. They didn't show anything too much about the outside, except for what has already been released. But the outside looks fantastic. Love a lot of the trees, a lot of the great lighting effects they're using in this ride. Fantastic, and I can't wait to see this come to fruition. That will be done in both Disneyland and Disney World in 2024. The last bit of news for Disneyland area is that the Pixar Pier Hotel will be getting a complete upgrade and rethemed to the Pixar Place Hotel. So can't wait to see the theming of that. I think it'll be a new addition to that hotel that has needed an upgrade for quite a long time. Now, moving over to Disney World, we have some fantastic announcements to be made where, let's go to Epcot first. Moana, Journey of Water, will be opening up in the end of 2023. Over in Magic Kingdom, Tron, Light Cycle Run, will be opening up in spring of 2023. Also, a new meet and greet will be added over the Imagination Pavilion with Figment. Now, Figment hasn't been a meet and greet character for many, many years. He is returning, so definitely look out for that, as well as look out for the new addition to the Haunted Mansion at the Magic Kingdom. They are going to be bringing you the Hatbox Ghost, which is extremely famous over in Disneyland. Next time you go on Haunted Mansion, keep an eye out for the Hatbox Ghost. Now, towards the end of the show, they started talking about possibilities. Nothing set in stone, just ideas being talked about that they basically just teased us with. First, over at Animal Kingdom, they talked about the Dinoland area. Now, the Dinoland area could be completely changed and rethemed to a possible Moana / Zootopia type of area. And then moving over to Magic Kingdom, they kept talking about the area behind Big Thunder Mountain to possibly have 3 huge things involved in it, which could be the Coco kind of graveyard, Day of the Dead type area, could be the House of Madrigal from Encanto, and could also include some villains. So where that's all going to be placed, I don't know. My assumption is if they're talking about behind Big Thunder Mountain, it may talk about Tom Sawyer's Island, in which that whole area may get filled in and may get added into this. I don't know. Again, it is a very early stage that they're talking about this, so we're just going to have to wait and see, but they did tease us with the ideas of it. Now, the next big Disney announcement was talking about the Disney Cruise. Of course, we all know they've got another ship coming up after the Disney Wish has already started to set sail for guests. But the next big boat is coming up, and the lobby looks relatively the same, but completely new color style. I love it's more of a darker greenish kind of color palette to it. I love the darker look. And of course, they showed that Jasmine, Aladdin, and Carpet are going to be the lobby statues in there. And of course, they couldn't leave without telling us what the name of the next boat is, and that is going to be the Disney Treasure. I think that's a fantastic name. I love that name. That name is going to stand out. That's all they told us about it so far. I'm sure within the next year we'll hear so much more about it, maybe at the next expo, but I don't foresee that boat coming out for at least 2 or 3 more years. But it's something for us to look forward to. And then over into international resorts, of course, they showed us that Zootopia is well underway over in Shanghai, and I believe it's supposed to open up into next year. They're adding a new Walt statue over in Hong Kong Disneyland, as well as there's going to be 3 brand new Frozen lands. Some already underway, and we could see these open up in the next year or 2. And these Frozen lands are going to be in Paris, Hong Kong, and Tokyo Disney. There was also announced a Tangle-themed family ride over in Paris. Lastly, Space Mountain and Tomorrowland is going to get a complete overhaul retheming over in Tokyo Disneyland. This construction is set to start around 2024 and be completed around 2027. Wow, a lot to talk about. I'm sure there's a few things I missed here and there. Some great presentations with the Hulk coming out, Mandalorian, as well as many other fantastic people to come talk about these great items coming out. Again, if you guys want to check out that presentation, click the link up below, and that'll take you over to the live event where I had watched the presentation live. But thank you for coming along with me. That is all I have for you guys today. I know it's a little bit longer of a 5 Minutes Disney, but I will bring you these every week on Sundays, so I appreciate you coming along with me. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with those post notification bells, and then also hit that like button and leave me a comment and telling me what you thought was your favorite announcement that was brought out at D23. Other than that, as we like to say here at Mr. Techbot, do what you like, do what you love, and always, guys, don't forget to unleash your inner nerd. Y'all take it easy. Later.